Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Refugee to Industrial Regent, Season 2. Part of being in the redstone discovery stage is the ability to use modded redstone. And in this mod pack, that means in particular a mod called Project Red. Now I'm going to start by throwing some redstone and tin ore in the smeltery. It's going to take a little bit before that's finished. In the meantime, let me start crafting some stuff. Let me think. Grab the redstone and all of the cobblestone out of there for the moment. I'm going to clear that out. And I'm going to load up the bow recipe, which I got wrong. There we go. And let's craft as many bows as I can. There we go. Alright. And now, what's going to happen is I'm going to put a bow in the middle, redstone on the bottom, cobblestone around it, gives me a dispenser. Let's go ahead and craft 5 for the moment so I can get the rest of my bows in. That gives me 19. Now I can put the dispenser in the, I think it's dispenser, then redstone. Bronze on the sides. Aluminium brass in the top corners. Yes. There we go. And that gives me the drawbridge from Tinker's Mechworks. Okay. Alright, looks like our first bit of redstone is done. So let's go ahead and put the, after that redstone, and the first of my tin in there as well. And let's proceed actually to the next step of this, which I should be able to shift click out, thankfully. Now, I'm only going to make, well, I should make 5 of each of these. I went ahead and crafted some circuit plates off camera. You get that by smelting stone. There are a few other recipes, but they all give the same amount. So it doesn't really matter. Alright, now I'm going to start with the ore gate. Let's see, so we need 3 conductive plates. So let's get 3 of those. I want 2 of these cathodes. Let's go ahead and craft myself 1 more conductive plate. And then I should have enough to actually make my first ore gate. Now I want 1 for each of the wall gates that I'm going to handle, but for now I'm only going to do 1 off on camera. The other 4 I will take care of off camera. Alright, let's go ahead and throw the rest of the tin ore in there. And I'll explain why I used both tin and redstone in there shortly. Alright, next up is our NOT gate, which is 3 more cathodes. 1, 2, and 3. We need an anode. Alright. We need another pair, I think? No, just the 1 conductive wire. Yeah, okay. Anode in the middle, conductive plate on the bottom. Plates in the corners gives me the NOT gate. The next one I need is the repeater, which is 2 more anodes, another conductive plate, 2 more cathodes, probably wrong on that, Yeah, I am wrong on that. So let's go ahead and get that sorted out. Okay, so the anodes go there and there. Conductive plate goes there. And then the remaining 4 are circuit plates. That gets me the repeater. Finally, the RS latch, which requires 2 more anodes. There we go. 2 more cathodes. And 4 of these conductive plates. I think the cathodes go there, the anodes there. Or did I get the cathodes and the anodes mixed up? I did. And that gets me the RS latch. So go ahead and clear that out. Let's see. And I will grab my redstone torches. Now everything's done smelting, and I've got 4,320 of this molten conductive red metal. And unfortunately, I cannot extricate it via the casting basins because there's no block form of this red alloy ingot, which is what this molten conductive red metal comes out as. I'm going to go ahead and craft 6 of these. Go ahead and turn them into this red alloy wire. Now, it functions very similarly to redstone, except that A, it can be placed on walls and ceilings, and B, I don't believe it's range limited in the way that redstone is. Now, I'm going to go ahead and craft the rest of the red alloy wire and make my way to the project site for my prototype gate. I'll be doing 1 gate on camera, the rest will be off camera. I shall return. Alright. I'm using the west gate of Byzantium as my prototype gate site. It happens to be conveniently located for me. It makes a lot of sense to use it. Alright, so here's the idea. First things first, the drawbridges, and I should be able to get them pointing up. Yes. I just realized I forgot a lever. Okay, no, I didn't want that. I wanted that. And I'm going to go ahead and put that there, and there we go. Now let me get that button back, get that marble back out of there, and it confirms that these gates are now pointing the correct direction. I'm going to get rid of those 3, and it looks like each of these will take 4. And there we go. So there's 4 of those. I am going to go ahead and cover this up with stone bricks. Maybe I shouldn't have yet on this side. Alright. Next up, let's get rid of this section and this section of the wall here. And let's dig out the dirt as well. I'm also going to go ahead and dig that out. And that gets dug out. I'm going to go ahead and place stone bricks on both sides, like so. Get rid of that hay block. Let me think here. Yeah, that looks about right. Get rid of that there. And let's get rid of the rest over that. Yeah, let's... Alright. And this can go like so. Yeah, and then that goes like, yeah. Just to make it look a little bit cleaner. There we go. Let's go ahead and put up some of the extra materials that I don't need. So I can get that like so. Yeah. That looks pretty nice. I may have to fix up the crenellations on top there. But, though, you know, then again, that's supposed to be a wall there anyway, isn't it? Okay. So the idea is, let's get to the rest of the redstone. Got a button. I'm going to go ahead and put it there. That like so. Actually, okay. Didn't quite want that. Uh, Actually, now that I think about it, actually, I've got marble that will be ideally suited for this task. So let's go ahead and put some marble there, and the buttons go there and there. Also put piece of marble there. I forgot the lever, unfortunately. Alright, let's go ahead and clean that up a little bit. And how about that like so? Yeah, that works. Now, let's see. There, and then the first part of this, now that I've got the button sorted out. Uh-oh. That's actually not quite what I wanted. The problem is that that's transmitting through that block to that drawbridge there, which is not at all what I want. Let's see. Alright. Now, in order to do this, then, I need to replace that with stone bricks. So I guess I'm doing the same thing on the inside that I'm doing on the outside. Alright. Now let's see here. I can go ahead and put some cobblestone there. This is going to be a hidden area, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Have it too wide open. There we go. Alright, so we've got our initial connection. So let's go ahead and dig this a little bit further. Alright, now let me think here. Now unfortunately I don't have a jetpack, so I'm going to have to dig my way back out of here. And I'm wondering if I shouldn't have made a screwdriver. I mean, I can make one if I need to, but I'm going to have to try to avoid it. Let's see, the RS latch. I actually wanted that like that, yeah. You know what? I will need the screwdriver. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clear that up so that I have a way back down there. Let me think. The parts for the screwdriver are in my storehouse, or at least the parts I'll need to make a screwdriver in my storehouse. Let's go ahead and clean up my hotbar a little bit. I believe it was 3 iron and 2 lapis. Like so. Let's go ahead and craft it over here. And there's my screwdriver. Let's go ahead and put up a couple of things I don't need. Like that. Yeah. I could probably put up the marble at this point. While I'm here, I might as well go ahead and grab myself a stick so I can make the lever that I should have made before starting this whole project. A little bit of a run back to the gate. We're already at the point where distance is becoming a little bit of an issue, and this is just within Byzantium. Never mind the outposts. And I'll hook that lever up in a bit. Alright. Next up is the repeater. There we go. So there's our input. I'm trying to think. Okay, so I think I want that to be our set, and then our reset. 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. I think 128 is probably the most prudent course of action. Alright. As you can see, that is on. And then the repeater turned it off about 6 seconds later. That's exactly what I want. That is, in fact, exactly what I want. So, now the next part this is going to be somewhat interesting. The NOT gate. And there is our one input. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Aha, there we go. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, so I had to shift click that because it looks like that is misdirected. Alright. Now that I've got that far, the next fun part is this side over here. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, looks like I've got a falling one of those there. Alright. And that does not activate any of that at this point, but that's fine by me. Clean that up with cobblestone. And, well, that should probably be stone brick. Yeah, I'll do that like so. Alright. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put that like so. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Now, let me think here. So that goes like that. I believe okay, I'm off by 1 by the looks of it. But that's actually not the worst thing in the world. Now what I can do is go ahead and clear that up. Might as well clean that up as well, because I'd rather not have any dirt underneath here. There we go. Actually, I think I wanted that to run like so. And then I want, not a redstone torch, but an OR gate. There we go. There we go. And I might as well shut off one of the inputs. Not that it matters all that much. But we do have an input. And it looks like I've got one more thing I need to do before I can call this good. Now, I want to see what I've got going on there. Yep. So there is our gate. So here's the idea. A redstone torch there. And Let me just check something here. Let me think here. Well, I can go ahead and clean this up a little bit, but that's more of an off-camera job. What I can do is verify that that works. And then after about 6 seconds, yep, goes right back up. And then this side, there's a bit more of a delay. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Now I'm going to flip that lever, wait a couple seconds, and if I press that button, it should do nothing. And if I press it again, it should still do nothing. And now if I flip that lever off and press the button again, it should work. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and clean that off camera. In the meantime, I will see you next time, everybody.